Good morning, everyone. Respected Dipti ma'am, Amit sir, and all my dear friends. I am Vandan Thakkar, pursuing my BTech in Computer Engineering from LDRP ITR. India. 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 What do you think when you hear the word India? Home to one of the seven wonders of the world, birthplace of yoga, a place where game of chess was originated. For a foreigner, it might be the world's most populated country. Well, if you ask me, I will say it is the richest and wealthiest nation. It will sound surprising to some of you, but yes, India back in 17th century was one of the richest and wealthiest nation. India's share in global economy was 27%, and 250 years later, it dropped down to just 3%. From 27% to 1700s to just 3% in 1900s. What a drastic change. Anyone can guess what really happened? Yes, the British colonized us. But Vandan, this is all past. How does it matter now? Well, if you know your past, you can predict your future. Of course, I am not a historian. I am not here to speak on the history of India. I am not here to say that the British took a wealth of $45 trillion from India. I am here to predict future. And I predict that India will be a superpower in 21st century, and here are the 3 points why I believe so. On April 14th, 2023, something incredible happened in the centuries or maybe in the millennium. China lost its title for being the world's most populated country. To any guesses? Yes, India. When it comes to population, it is not just about the size that matters. Population distribution is really important. India's median age is just 28, and more than half of the population of India is under 30. But Vandan, what does it mean? It means that hundreds of millions of Indians are in their prime working years. It means now Indians will come up with new ideas, developing new technologies, and not only creating solution to India's but world's most urgent problem. By 2047, India will be the biggest talent pool in the world. 20% of the workers globally will be Indians. That means the 1 out of 5 workers globally will be Indians. And India has the second most English speaking population. Looking at all the criteria, if you are a US based company, where would you open your additional office? Where would you open your training facilities? In India. And this will lead me to the second point why India will win the 21st century, which is economic growth. You know, economic growth is the primary indicator to determine country's future. And India, in just 75 years, overthrown the British to become the 5th largest economy in the world. The same British who colonized India for 2 centuries. India's GDP has grown by 40% in the past 7 years. Initiatives like Startup India, Make in India, Digital India are boosting India's economy. And India's IT sector is so strong that most Indians are becoming CEOs of the most advanced companies in the world, such as Google, Microsoft, Adobe. What does it mean? It means India's brain is now recognized all over the world. And this will lead me to the third point, which is the most important one, which is infrastructure. Infrastructure is the primary indicator to determine country's progress. And infrastructure such as road, railways, bridges, telecommunication facilities, etc. And India has done a tremendous job in this field. Look at the last decade. There is an increase of 50% in the length of highways. Look at aviation sector. The number of airports are doubled from just 74 in 2014 to 148 in 2022. A strong infrastructure not only helps the citizen of India but the supply chain of businesses. It increases the ease of doing businesses in India, from transport of goods from one state to another. So the best example I could give is the metro system in Ahmedabad. Lastly, the future is uncertain, and India is laying its foundation to become a truly prosperous nation. And the day is soon when our children will say, इस देश की धरती में सोने की चिड़िया करती है बसेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा, वो भारत देश है मेरा. The golden sparrow will once again fly and reach to its new heights. And finally, give a round of applause to yourself for having an opportunity to live in an incredible era, or I may say India's era. Thank you.